Gibbs Gaming.
Welcome back, gamers, to Gibbs Gaming. This is Chris, and in this video, we're going to be covering DPS. Now, if you're new to the role-playing games or MMOs in general, you might be asking yourself, what is DPS? Well, it actually stands for damage per second, or it can be a character that does high amounts of damage per second. These are classes that are not capable of absorbing a lot of damage. They're not classes that typically have any kind of healing abilities. So in World of Warcraft Shadowlands, what classes offer you DPS? Well, that's a twofold category, as there are melee DPS and ranged DPS. We're going to cover both simultaneously, but I'll explain each one independently. So let's start with hunters. Hunters can be both ranged and melee DPS. They have different specs that can allow them to do both. The next one is mage. They have 3 different classes, but they are all ranged DPS. You have rogues, which have 3 different ways of doing melee DPS. You have priests, which are ranged DPS. Warlocks, again, 3 different types of specs that allow you to do ranged DPS. There are paladins, which have 1 role as melee DPS. Druids actually are the most versatile. They have both ranged and melee DPS, depending on which specialization you want to go with. Shamans are ranged or melee DPS, depending again on which of the specializations you want to go with. Monks can only be melee DPS. Demon Hunter is melee DPS, and Death Knights are melee DPS. If you want to play a DPS character, you have to ask yourself, do you want to be the one responsible for doing the most amount of work in a group? Or are you playing solo? Are you going to be okay with taking 1 or 2 targets at a time to do that damage to complete the quest and hope that you can kill it fast enough that the respawn isn't going to be a problem? It really just boils down to how you want to play the game. And in World of Warcraft Shadowlands, that is essentially how it's boiled down now. You pick an alliance, you pick the horde, then you pick your race and your class. But it's entirely up to you how you want to play the game. If you're playing with a team, I would highly recommend that you get with them and determine what the team wants to do. Maybe you've got enough people in your team to do DPS, and therefore you could switch over to heals or even a tank. But that would be up to you and your team to decide. As always, guys, that's going to be this video covering the DPS classes for World of Warcraft Shadowlands. I hope to see you in the next video. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can stay up to date with all of the videos that we'll be releasing for World of Warcraft. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful day out there. This is Chris at Gibbs Gaming, and as one, we rise stronger and wiser. Peace out, guys. Bye.